This story begins with our favorite detective Sherlock Holmes. He was making some research in England when one day a friend visited him. It was Hilton Soames. Holmes, please help me. I have a problem in my school.
I'm very busy, Soames. You can call the police if you want to.
Ah, come on. No, I can do that, Holmes. If I do that, it will be a lot of trouble. It's because tomorrow it's the examination day, and I received a Greek translator exam. And I put it at the table, and I went for coffee with a friend, obviously, because I love coffee. And when I came back, I saw a lot of sheets of paper all in the ground and in my table, and there was all mixed and a lot of stuff flying away.
Okay, continue, please.
First, I thought that the butter banister did that because he was like cleaning my room when I went for coffee.
Wait. The bottle banister.
Yes, but he told me that he didn't do anything, and I believe in him. Then after that, I went to my room to make some research.
And did you find something?
Well, yes, I found something. In my desk, I found a broken pencil. And also in the tablecloth of my desk, I found a cut of 2 or 4 inches, more or less. I discovered also a little bit of mud. It was black mud. But no one could enter through the window, so I don't know.
Okay. I see.
Come on, help me, my friend. I think that someone copied the questions and I don't know who is the thief. And I will cancel the exam if I don't find him. Come on, please, I need your help.
Alright. I'll discover who's the guilty, but first, I've got to see your room, okay? Let's go.
They went to the room of the tutor, hoping to find clues and answers for what had happened. Before entering the room, Holmes tried to see through the window what's inside, but he couldn't see anything because he wasn't tall enough. He grabbed a chair and he put his feet on it. Over the room there were 3 students that had their own departments.
I've got to see the table near the window. Oh, I see. The thief grabbed the exams from the table and he went here so he could be near the window. In that way, he could see when you were coming here. Yeah, oh, this is so confusing. Maybe you might have surprised him and he had to run away. Did you hear something strange when you arrived?
No, I can't remember any sound.
Okay then, we've got only 2 clues. The cut in the leather and the small lump of black mud. Now I have a question. Do you know where does that door leads to?
Well, it leads to the other room.
Oh, I see. May I check it?
Of course, I don't have any problem with that. Come on.
I didn't expect to see black mud here. There's no doubt that the visitor came here.
But why would he come here? Over the room there were 3 students that had their own departments, so there was a possibility that one of those students was the guilty one.
Well, Mr. Soames, the 3 students that live in the upper floors are your students, aren't they?
Yes, they are my students.
So they will take the examination, am I right?
Of course, they will take it.
Okay then. What are your thoughts on them?
Well, on the first floor there is Gilchrist. He's an athlete that also is an excellent student. He's my star student. And he's talented, but unfortunately he's poor. Gilchrist is good in all sports, but especially in long jump. His father made a bad decision at the casino and they lost a lot of money.
What about the second floor?
Well, on the second floor lives Daulat Ras, As you may notice, he's not from here. He came from India, I think. He's very calm and he doesn't seem to be very intelligent. But he's a hard-working student. He does really well on the other subjects, but he's very bad at Greek translation. And the last one is Miles McLaren on the last floor. He could be even one of the top students, but he's very lazy.
Could you tell me the height of these students?
That's quite a peculiar question. I think Gilchrist is taller than the other two. He's about 1.80 meters.
Interesting. Have a good night, Thomas. I'll come tomorrow. Well, I know who's the guilty, who stole the answers of the exam.
What?
You're the one who stole the answers, Mr. Gilchrist.
No! How did you figure it out?
Well, Mr. Gilchrist, Mr. Soames told me that you are an athlete and that you wear special shoes with spikes and that you train on a field that there's a lot of black mud on there. I know it because I have seen it. In the room that Mr. Soames and I went, we saw that there's a lot of black mud on the floor, so I'm sorry, Mr. Gilchrist, but you are the one.
Okay, you're right. I stole the answers of the exam because I need them to pass. But now that you have discovered me, I will escape and give the answers to all the students.
Bro, what the hell? No, you're not doing this, huh?
Remember my name. I am Mr. Gilchrist.
You're not going anywhere, huh? Mr. Gilchrist, if you do this, you will never put a step on this school ever again. Do you understand?
If you expel me, I will destroy the school.
Mr. Soames? You're a dead man, Mr. Gilchrist. I can't believe you did that, Mr. Gilchrist.
Are you okay?
Do you know how many years does this guy have?
I don't know, like 19?
Oh, I'm not going to jail.
Mr. Holmes. Thank you for solving this case, Mr. Holmes. Thank you. Okay, sorry. See you.
Thank you for everything.
No, thank you.
The job is done, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, it is. So, Mr. Gilchrist, do you have the answers of the exam?
Just as we agreed.
Just as we agreed.